since he's gone 3 barracks, he is going to produce medevacs from them. And he is researching stim and combat shields and concussive shells, so he is going to go heavy infantry. He does have a tank, so he's not neglecting his mech. Oh, that observer getting caught in marine fire and easily being taken out with the help of Raven. Oh, and it looks like Nexus is being warped in at the expansion, and WhiteRa trying to gain that economic advantage, and he is warping in a Twilight Council. So my guess is that he would probably research Blink or Charge, or both. Or perhaps he could even go higher tech and go to High Templars and use that Storm. I think that Storm would be great on the bio balls that Strelok is producing currently. Yes, the medevacs are being pumped out. But these Phoenixes are going to come and try to do some harass. Yes, they are going to lift up the SCV and do some harass. Prevent the supply depot from going up. Are there? Yes, there is a missile turret in the mining line, so these Phoenixes are not going to be able to do as much harass as they need to. Or as they could, rather. Personally, I would have made the switch from Phoenixes to Void Rays, but it looks like he is constantly going to pump out Phoenixes. Perhaps he's going to, with enough Phoenixes, use them to Graviton Beam harass. That's always fun. Looks like there is another gateway going up. There's quite a lot of Zealots here to protect his main. Meanwhile, the expansion has been erected. Let's take a look at Strelok's forces. The Strelok... Oh, it looks like Warp Prism being sent in with the Zealots to do some damage to the main, but these Marines and medevacs are being pulled to defend against this threat. These Zealots and Phoenixes are engaging this Marine and medevac army. Phoenixes are taking out the medevacs, so that is very effective. A very effective strategy. I wonder what happened to the Warp Prism. I think it got taken out by that missile turret, but now the Phoenixes with the Zealots dead, they're not going to be able to do anything. Oh, and these Vikings are also a great counter against the Phoenixes. But the Phoenixes did manage to take out the medevacs, so that was... I wouldn't say it was a fair trade, but it wasn't a complete loss. Looks like these tanks do have siege mode, so if they decide to siege during an attack, pack quite a punch against these Zealots that WhiteRa has. Oh, and it looks like Twilight Council and Templar Archives is up. Yes, he is going to produce High Templars, like you see here, and he is chrono boosting that Storm upgrade. That Storm upgrade and Charge is being researched also, and that Storm is going to be crucial against his attack. Crucial for his attack against these units right here. And it looks like these Phoenixes going around the map trying to do a little harass, but the Strelok is moving out right now with the bulk of his army. And there is a proxy pylon just finished constructing, but it is going to be taken out. But the probe was next to the watchtower, so it did have a chance, and the Phoenixes also, so it did have a chance to see the army. And we will see what WhiteRa decides to do. He is moving all his forces out to protect. Looks like the High Templars. Looks like he is getting ready to engage them. The High Templars are... Do they have Storm yet? Yes, they do have Storm. Looking at the income, units tab right now, the harvester count for WhiteRa is higher because he does have one more expansion, but Strelok does not know about that expansion. And it looks like they are going to engage. Zealots do have charge. The Phoenix is picking up these infantry as much as they can. Needs to take those Zealots and move them over WhiteRa, but it looks like the Storms are going off on the Bibles, and they are forced to retreat. The siege tanks cannot move, and they are taking the bulk of Side Storm. Meanwhile, the stim units are going to attack. But the Phoenixes are going to take out the medevac. Or almost, at least. Yes, they are going to take out the medevac. It looks like there aren't enough Marines to deal with these Phoenixes. But without the medevac, the stimmed units are much weaker. Oh, and he does manage to scan and take out that observer. Good play for him. And it looks like WhiteRa is producing more reinforcements, more zealots, and I'm guessing he's concentrating on zealots because of the charge. Oh, and it looks like WhiteRa is going to make a push toward the main base of Strelok. Strelok does not have as much defense as he needs to have, but his main army is strangely going the long way. Don't know where they are headed, but oh, perhaps they are racing. Look at the minimap. They're like racing toward that expansion that Strelok has just finished. So we will see who gets there faster. The Phoenixes have spotted the main army of Strelok moving out. And WhiteRa's main army is going to try to avoid them and run in toward the main. Perhaps they are going to go to the expansion after all. But it looks like they are about to engage this Terran ball right here. And High Templars coming in. Oh, the force field going off on the enemy ramp to prevent them from going anywhere. The Zealots have surrounded them with the force field, and that was probably one of the most creative ways I've seen the force field used. And it looks like these Zealots are being surrounded by the SCVs, which are being pulled off the line to defend, and the storm going off against the Marauders with stim, and that is detrimental. These Zealots with charges are going to rip through all these forces. The Phoenixes have been taken out, so medevacs are still alive. But these Zealots are just so strong. More storms going off against the Marauders with stim. Marauders have so little health right now. And it looks like that Archon being morphed in there. That's what a lot of Protoss players like to do, use the High Templar's energy up by storms and then just combine them into Archons. But it looks like these Marauders are trying to kite this Zealot, and they successfully managed to do so with the medevacs. But this Archon is going to be wreaking havoc to the expansion. And if we take a look at, oh, the Archon has been taken out, but it looks like WhiteRa is going to take another expansion. And he has, whoa, that's a lot of High Templars. He has built up his army yet again. And he is going to move out with his forces, probably to take out this expansion, but there is a planetary fortress being erected, so I don't know if those forces can destroy that. If the SCVs are if the SCVs are pulled off the line to repair the planetary fortress. Strelok needs to make up some units right now. He needs to produce more whatever he is going to produce, or these units are just going to overwhelm him, because macro-wise, WhiteRa is so much better off. And it looks like this planetary fortress is being assaulted by the charging Zealots, but the Zealots are going to leave the planetary fortress. No, they are going to go back to the planetary fortress to attack, and the SCVs are being pulled off the line to repair this planetary fortress. And the High Templars are coming in. If they go storm right here, all these SCVs could be dead meat. And the storms are going off. Yes. And the SCVs have been decimated, but the planetary fortress does have full health because of the repairs, so it is going to keep attacking the forces of WhiteRa, and I don't think that's enough Templars to storm this base. That Immortal is just such a great counter against the planetary fortress because of the chills and the storm going off right there. slightly missing those SCVs, but the SCVs are going to take it again. And harvester count is about half for Strelok compared to Hydra. Excuse me, WhiteRa. Don't know why I said Hydra there. But Strelok, ooh, it looks like Strelok has gone battle cruisers. That's good to hear and good to see. And looks like that medevac is carrying a few units. And Hydra currently has Stalkers and Zealots. So we will see how he decides to deal with that battle cruiser once he notices that. Now these High Templars are just chilling right next to the expansion of Strelok. The Immortal sitting right there, waiting for his shields to recharge, right out of the range of the Planetary Fortress. And it looks like Strelok is pushing with the medevacs and the Marauders he has. And the battle cruisers following slowly behind. We'll see. Oh, and the Marauders are going to get caught between these Stalkers and the Storm going off to easily take out that Bio Ball. So the battle cruiser and the medevac is forced to retreat. Looks like there are a few Vikings over here with some Marauders. Probably going to try to clean up this Immortal and High Templar right there. Marauders are going to destroy this High Templar, or this Immortal, and the High Templars coming in. Are they going to have enough? Yes, they do go for the Storm. But I don't think the Storm managed to kill any of these Marauders. Marauders have dangerously low health, but they did manage to survive. Meanwhile, the main army of WhiteRa is going to move out. That Marauder is going to see all those Stalkers, so he is going to know WhiteRa is pushing out. Those are a lot of Templars. Let's see what Strelok has.